Welcome to Thors Hammer, a roundtable discussion on the Minnesota Vikings by Viking fans from around the country. Each week we gather and discuss and hammer out everything about the Minnesota Vikings, what we saw the previous week, what we see in store for the upcoming matchup, and a few surprises along the way. Join us each week as we launch on a new adventure. It's here. It's Thors Hammer.
Thank you for joining us on the show tonight. We are live from Brass Rail Sports Bar in downtown Kansas City as we get ready for the upcoming games this weekend between our beloved Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. Guys, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Hey, Jason, we have Jason with us and Berserker, and as always, we're waiting on Papa Scott. Berserker, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. I was taking a drink when you asked it the first time, so I couldn't spit it out.
Don't spit it out, man.
No, don't wait. That's alcohol abuse is right. Yep.
We have all this other stuff on us, too. Hey, you want to try and kill us? All right, guys, let's jump in real quick. It's been a while since we played last Thursday on the Thursday night game of the week, which I always hate. But anyway, it was a game that was pretty boring from just a regular fan point of view, but for a Viking fan, it was just boring. But we dominated in every aspect of the game. The only thing we didn't score, a million points like we all expected was going to happen. But time of possession, yards, running, passing, yards rushing, everything. We dominated the entire game. So all in all, on a short week and no injuries, to me it was a great game and a great win. What are you thinking, Berserker?
I am totally Jekyll and Hyde on this game because, like you said, we dominated, but yet we didn't score. It's just so frustrating. How could you have the ball that long and only score 19 points against this team? Blah blah blah. It's just every time I say, "Oh, this was good," something else says, "Oh no, this was bad." So it was just frustrating to watch.
Yeah, it was, but the numbers don't lie, and I look at it like this: if we won the Super Bowl by 1 point, are you going to complain that they didn't win by 20? Right?
Well, no, but there ain't going to be a 1-6 team in the Super Bowl.
Well, they're all NFL players, and the old saying, "Any given Sunday," I guess that holds true for any given Thursday as well. I guess. I don't know. Jason, what are your thoughts of the game?
Glad we got a victory. That's 4 in a row. We're 6-2 right now. I think everybody got kind of spoiled by, the Vikings offense from the past 3 weeks or, putting up 30, 40 points a game. But we did what we had to do in this game, and considering it was on a short week of preparation and, the guys are still kind of tired and beat up from the Lions game, I'll take it. We're 6-2 right now, and that's 5 NFC wins, which is the most in the conference. So that bodes well for playoff chances later on.
Yeah, and with the way the Lions and Bears have been playing lately, we're so spot of second place, which the season ended today, we'd be the 6th seed, but tie with Seattle, but they'd have the conference record advantage over us. So if the season ended today, we're in the playoffs. I don't know if you guys remember, but after like week 3 or 4, I said no team in the last 176 times that started off 0-2 in the division has made the playoffs. We have a good chance to break that trend. So we have that going for us.
Absolutely.
So, here comes that rounds of alcohol, which is always good. Thank you, miss. From there, let's take a look at some numbers real quick. You look at Cousins, 20 for 26 for 285. That's insane. And it's 3 incompletes. Threw 2 of them away and hit Cooker in the hand with 1 when he dropped it. Those are the 3 incomplete passes he threw all game. Granted, no touchdowns, but I purposely great was no interceptions.
Yeah, I think it was a record.
I'll take that any day of the week. 23-26. No turnovers. I mean, he was sacked 3 times, but hey, better than fumbling, better than throwing an interception. Rushing the ball, we averaged 4.2 yards a carry between Cook and Madison. I mean, Cousins brought it down with his 2 yards and 2 carries, but 161 yards rushing for the team. Diggs had a great game, 143 yards receiving on 7 catches. But then again, everybody had a great day catching the ball because only 1 drop the whole game. So you can't knock what they did on offense other than didn't put the ball in the end zone. Well, you can.
Yeah. Because points win the damn game. Stats do not win shit. Points win, okay? All right, I'm done. That's it.
True, but they were they were up 19-9, and they had what, an 8.5-minute drive to end the game, basically, and they left what, 20 seconds left on the clock for the Redskins on their own 5-yard line, something like that. I mean, you give me an 8-minute drive in the game any day of the week.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining about that drive. Nope, they put the game away when they need to put it away.
I mean, we find something to complain about every week. I really can't complain about that. It's like they didn't go for the jugular vein, but they ran the clock out. It's one or the other with this team. We have a stupid pass or an interception or a fumble or whatever. They don't go for the jugular. Past 3 weeks they've gone for the jugular, and they've hit it. This past week against the Redskins, it was total ball control. I think Zimmer was like, you know what, I've had enough of these high-scoring games. Let's just run the ball all night. And he got his way.
Well, he might have been protecting Xavier Rhodes a little bit.
Yeah.
By playing ball control, because we had to win a couple of shootouts the past couple of weeks because the defense wasn't playing as well.
All right, we'll get to the D in a few. And our defense, we had what? We had 4 sacks. They put a lot of pressure on the Redskins quarterback. They knocked Keenum out of the game with the concussion. They had a big interception on his backup, Haskins, whatever his name is. Who cares, right? His backup, Haskins. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. Do we want? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
We gotta give the guy props. He was a Viking for many years. He had a 29-yard run and moved him up to 6th overall. Fans gave him a nice ovation, and after the game he said he almost brought to tears. Is that what Minnesota Nice is really all about?
It would have been nice to see on the TV instead of getting told about it, though. That's a little put off on that by the coverage of it.
Yeah, I think the
lack
coverage. Lack of coverage these games. I don't like them. I think if a game's on Thursday night, they should do more of the home team stuff. Like, for example, what do you call it? Let's just say any team that's playing at home on Thursday night retires a player's number, or they put him in their ring of honor, or whatever the hell it is. I think they should show that.
Yeah.
For the home team fan. I mean, granted, if they're showing a game out in Seattle or Dallas, I don't care to see it. But if you're in those towns, you'd want to see it. I think it's something special the league should look more into than seeing Joe Buck's forehead for extra 25 minutes.
And that look on his face, yeah.
Yeah. And Troy Aikman always telling you about, when I played with Emmitt Smith. Shut up.
Shut up.
This was Adrian Peterson's chance to be, talked about along with Dalvin Cook. I don't care about Emmitt Smith no more. Anyway, Jason, we'll go back to what you're talking about, protecting Rhodes. What is up with him? Is he injured, or is he just bad now?
I don't know. I mean, he looked good week 1 against Julio Jones, and then after that, it's been pretty helter skelter, and the last couple of weeks have been especially bad. So we'll see. I don't know. Zimmer says that he's gonna roll with him, and hopefully he can fix some of these technical issues that he's having.
Well, maybe if he took the wallet out of his back pocket, he could run faster.
Yeah. Well, I think he's taken a lot of physical pounding, um, over his career, and I think a little bit of that's catching up with him. I think he can, if they rest him up a little bit, he'll probably play better down the stretch. They just gotta rotate Holton Hill and Mike Hughes in there more. So it's good that Holton Hill's come back and give us some another player to rotate in at times.
Yeah. And to segue off that, I don't know if you guys heard the news about J-Ron Curse.
Yes, I hate it.
Do you guys hear who else was out in the car with him?
I just heard that today.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not hear. What? Tell me what happened.
You didn't hear the whole story?
No.
He was arrested the other night for DUI, and he had a gun in the car with him. Handgun. Mike Hughes was in the car with him also.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's like, you can't make this stuff up. I don't understand it. I really just, I don't get it. This team, you got a guy who does something stupid that you suspend for 8 games and he's eligible to come back. You have a different guy who does something stupid.
Wow. So what's the deal with Hughes? Is there no charges?
As of now, nothing. He's just in the car.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I heard Curse has 5 misdemeanors that he's going to be in court for November 30th.
Yeah. Yay. He'll probably get a 4-game suspension. Yay.
Yep.
And hopefully Hughes gets his hand slapped and said, let's think a little bit more before you do something stupid.
Yeah. If they didn't drop any charges on Hughes, I think he'll skate by.
Yeah. Well, you still have the player conduct rule there, the policy that Goodell is to enforce on players not who play for the Packers, only the Vikings.
Yeah.
I wonder if Curse gets suspended, will they bring back George Iloka?
I don't think so. Well, today was trade day, and of course, Vikings made no trades. I didn't even hear them kicking ties to anybody or making any phone calls, so I don't know if you guys are anything different, but
nope.
I heard.
All quiet on the Viking front.
Yep. I don't know. I would love to see them pick up a little more like O-line helping. Obviously, I'd love to get Trent Williams here, but it isn't going to happen. Price will be too steep. Unless he becomes a headache in the off-season, and maybe we grab him next year, the off-season. He would definitely anchor the left tackle. Not that the left tackle playing bad now anyway. Reef's playing pretty good. But,
yeah, Reef definitely turned it around after the Chicago game. I think you could say the whole passing offense turned around after the Chicago game, but really importantly is Riley Reef started playing a lot better, and Garrett Bradbury started playing a lot better.
Yeah, Elfline hasn't, though. Elfline's still a weak link right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So he needs to pick up his game. But we're 6-2. You can't find fault in everything that they do. So it is what it is. I'll take 6-2 at this time of the season. 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, whatever the hell we're going to be after we beat the Chiefs. You guys want to get into the Chiefs game already? Or you guys want to talk about something else?
I'm ready for the Chiefs.
All righty. Big question is, Mahomes going to play?
I heard Will. Oh, go ahead, Berserker.
No, I haven't heard anything, so I'm just gonna say I think he does, but I have not heard anything.
Okay, according to Ian Rappaport, the chances are not great. It was just a slim outside chance of playing against the Vikings, but they're confident he will play the following week against the Titans. So it's looking like we're going to see Matt Moore.
Sometimes I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The way this team plays against the backups, anyway. Well, Mahomes is listed as doubtful, but it is still early in the week, so we will hear more as the week goes on because he was practicing last week, which is, kind of good and bad. I was hoping he played, beat the Packers, tweaked his knee again late in the fourth, had to come out and miss next week.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Moore almost pulled it off, but LaShawn McCoy screwed it up.
Yeah. All right, so look at the stats. I mean, Mahomes is Mahomes. He's thrown a lot of passes this year, a lot of yards. Only thrown one interception all year. I'll take cut.
He's ranked. Mahomes is ranked second in quarterback rating. 2, Kirk Cousins number 1.
Yeah. He's got higher yardage, but he's throwing a lot more passes. 2 more touchdowns. He's only thrown 1 pick, whereas Cousins has thrown 3. But we're a different team anyway. We're more ball control. We run more. We have lately we getting into the more deep threat.
Well, yeah, they got Robinson and they got Nicole Hardman.
Rushing yards, we have Cook. They have McCoy. It's not even close right now. Receiving yards, believe it or not, the leading receiver on the Chiefs is Kelsey, the tight end.
So we put Barr or Kendricks on him? Who are we going to put on him? He's going to take whoever lines up against him.
Depends if Curse plays, right? I don't know. They said they weren't sure if Curse will play or not this week.
Yeah, I mean, Curse has got the size, height-wise. He's got the speed to keep up with him, but can he take down that big body over and over? Hopefully he doesn't have to if he breaks up the passes. From there, lots of things. I mean, we can take away their running game, and they're not very good to begin with. Their defense is very porous against the run, so I'm thinking the Vikings are going to come out and run here.
Yeah, you can run and pass on Kansas City, which bodes well for us because we once they start keying on the run, we're able to hit them with the play action deep.
Is Thielen back?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of funny how every week we come into here, are we going to run more? Are we going to pass more? It's actually good to have that problem. It's been many years since we've been able to even discuss that. For years it was like, well, Pearson's getting the ball 45 times this game. Or other games, we had Bradford, we had no running game. Well, Bradford's going to throw the ball 45 times. Now it's like, good luck. You stop one, we get the other.
That's why we're 6-2, man. We're balanced.
Very balanced. I mean, our loss to the Bears, I think we nailed it down there. We discussed how they could have and should have played, and they might have won that game. But hindsight being 20/20. But going forward, I like the way our offense is rolling. I mean, I expect a lot of play action fake, rollouts by Cousins, and finding somebody open. Definitely going to be nice.
Yeah, getting Adam Thielen back will be really nice.
Yeah. I mean, that opens up the run, and the run opens up the pass. Good luck. You got to stop both of them. It's almost impossible for the defense, and again, the Chiefs' defense is not really that good.
No, they're not. I think this looks like a shootout actually, in a high-scoring game. I mean, obviously, I think it would have been a very high-scoring game if Mahomes played. But if we could stop the run on Kansas City, that'll make things more difficult on Matt Moore, because Green Bay wasn't really stopping the run, and it was allowing Moore to use play action to his advantage. But if you could shut that running game down and make Matt Moore have to throw on 3rd and long from the shotgun, that won't be to his strengths.
I hope we get some pressure on him too. I definitely want to do something like that. I want to make it a painful day for him, unlike the Bears game against their backup, who we basically put him in a nice, comfortable chair and let him sit back there all day. All right. At this time, we're going to jump into a break. We need a word from our sponsor, pay some of the bills, and also means we have to go get some more alcohol. We'll be right back. Ben, is your big Viking horn not always so big? When the wife wants to be sacked, you just sit on the sideline? Well, you're not alone. But cheer up. The makers of Viagra have made you the sack master. That's right. Just one purple pill 20 minutes before game time kickoff, and you'll be pushing that purple helmet into the end zone all night. In fact, after you score your touchdown, you will want to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point. But be warned, you may want to be wearing a safety unless you are planning on having more Viking fans. So call 1-800-BIG-HORN for your free sample today. All right, we're back. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around and joining us after our commercial break from our sponsor. Pay some of the bills. They help out Papa Scott, who we drink on his tab every week. Now we're going to break down some more deep thought of the upcoming game with the Chiefs and the Vikings. And we're going to let Berserker go first.
What? Deep thoughts about the Chiefs and the Vikings. We better score more than they do. Period.
There you have it, folks.
Because if we don't, we will lose.
Thanks, brother.
Well, you know, I would much rather see Mahomes play. I don't like beating teams when they're not 100%, blah, blah, blah. It's like going into a shield wall and say, here, I'm going to defeat my enemy while his hands are tied behind his back. I mean, come on. Want to face your enemy full strength.
Except if it's the Bears, then they're better with their backup quarterback.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'd rather face Trubisky.
Speaking of which, oh, no, never mind, nothing. What if our quarterback goes down?
Shut up.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Why did trade day go by? Nothing. Happy thoughts. It's good. It's all good.
Knocking on wood.
All right, let's break this down a little bit more. We're playing at one of the NFL's most iconic stadiums in the country, Arrowhead Stadium. Outdoors, on grass. Never been very good for the Vikings as of late. We are underdogs. I believe it's like 2.5 points.
The Giants, is that turf?
Giants.
Yeah, you said we're not good on grass. Was the Giants game on turf?
That's turf.
That's
turf?
That's very thin carpet.
Okay. Well, here's some nuggets here. The Vikings are the NFL's number 3 rated offense, and the Chiefs, this is total yards. 3rd in yards, Chiefs are 5th in yards. And then on defense, the Vikings are 5th overall, and the Chiefs are 24th.
Okay. Break it down more. What's that mean for us?
Well, statistically, we have a better offense and we have better defense.
So we should win 100 to something again, just like last week, but we didn't.
Well,
God,
right.
That's America.
I don't know. You look at it like this. It's like, so I guess we played better against the Eagles and Lions, who are better teams than the Redskins, but we had more time to prepare for both of those teams than we did Washington.
I don't buy that crap. I mean, not that that's crap, but I don't buy that because the Rams game we played on Thursday night and we had a hell of a game. What was it, 38-33 or whatever the hell we lost?
Yeah.
Everybody remembers that. Nobody said, "Oh, we only had 3 days to prepare for that." Too bad if we had 7 days, we could have scored 53. But no, the Redskins had the same amount of time to prepare as we did. Even, we didn't perform like we should have.
But you could say the defense played better than they have the last 2 weeks.
No, they just controlled a not so good. I mean, the backup took Case out of the game, backup quarterback. If somebody takes Kirk out of our game, we're not going to be putting up points.
That's true. I did notice a difference between Keenum and Haskins. Haskins was absolutely dreadful.
Well,
But damn it, every time we go to a break, I flash back to the last segment. I'm sorry, Bob. Let's go back to the Kansas City game.
yeah, you went to L.A. last year. What are you drinking, dude?
Drinking the blackberry wheat. It's a purple beer. It's yummy.
All right. I mean, Jason passes out when he has the hot stuff. We found that out in Chicago. Well, still one of our funnier, not episodes, but segments there, because that was hilarious.
Let's see. Ooh, we got some nuggets going on here that I'm just finding out here, looking at my phone. The Chiefs, looks like Frank Clark, their defensive end, is day to day. And they have some O-line injuries too, coming out of that Packer game.
Well, I'm not a big fan of injuries. I think Berserker said that earlier. I just want to be the better team on the field and beat them.
True, but it doesn't, it doesn't hurt to have a little edge.
True. I briefly said earlier that the Chiefs are favored by 2.5. Now I'm hearing that Vegas is taking it off the books right now because they're not sure if Mahomes is going to play or not. Is that Andy the Walrus Reed over there?
That's my Andy Reid impersonation.
Oh, look
Wow.
at that. The other defensive end, Okafor, also got hurt. They could be playing without 2 starting defensive ends.
Well, then we better take full advantage of it. Right? That's what we got.
Damn right.
It's not our fault they're injured, so you can't play sorry for them. You got to go out there and kick their butt. But we break down to, the run and pass offense / defense. Vikings have the advantage in the run game and the defense end. Trying to get my phone to work again.
Cook has been something special though, hasn't he? Cook
Yes,
has
he
been
has.
awesome. There's that damn word again.
We're also
Here we go.
have more yards per attempt in the passing game. They have more attempts, but when we do pass, we pass for bigger yards.
All right, I finally got my phone back up working. Wi-Fi in here isn't very good, I guess, but the bear is. Anyway, points per game, they're averaging 28.3. We're at 26.4. All right, not bad. I'll take that trade. Points allowed, we're only allowing 16.5. They're at 22.5. So 6 points there. We win. Woo. Yards on offense, pretty much the same. We're at 410. They're at 403. Passing, definitely them. They're at 320 a game. We're at 250. Rushing, we're at 160. They're only at 183. So We're definitely more balanced than they are. We're at, 5-2, and they're at 4-1. Balance. Probably why they have not been doing well lately. Other side of the ball on defense, yards allowed, we're allowing 336. They're at 402 a game. So I mean, they're getting 403 a game on offense, but giving up 402. So talk about balance. They're
That's college ball.
Yeah, it's like backyard, schoolyard. I mean, passing yards allowed. We're at 246 allowed. They're allowed 256, which to me, I would think could be more, only because early in the year they were winning, so you have to throw them to catch up. But lately they, have fallen back to earth at 5-3. Rushing yards allowed, we're just under 90, and they're at 145. So, hi Dalvin Cook. Here's the ball.
Yeah, you can gash these guys pretty good.
I'd like to see it. I've enjoyed watching Cousins throw the ball downfield quite a bit over the past few weeks. But this is the one game I'd be happy that if he didn't throw much and we ran the ball all night long. Kill the clock, keep their offense on the sidelines. Keep the crowd of the game as well.
And, we're playing in that awesome stadium. We're playing in that stadium. And what do you suppose their record is in that stadium? The Chiefs are supposed to be pretty good at home, right?
Well, they lost the
Green Bay.
They're 1-3 at home, 4-0 on the road.
Yeah, they're not good at home.
I find that hard to believe. That's unreal. We got that kind of stadium and that kind of crowd support, and 1-.
Well,
soon to be 1-4.
We hope. We certainly hope. It all depends who you're playing against too. So I mean, the Vikings' road schedule at the beginning of the year looked pretty tough. So we said 3-5. Now we're looking better. We also said we'd probably go 8-0 at home, or 7-1. So we're not too far off of what we're seeing, right? So can't complain.
Yeah, I think we have a good shot. I mean, I said 11-5 at the beginning of the year, and I stood by it, and that certainly looks attainable. But they might be, the way they play these last 4 weeks, and with the offensive balance that they've had, they might be better than what I thought. And I don't know. It's not out of the realm of possibility that maybe they win 12-13.
Yeah, I mean, I'll segue what Berserker just said. They've actually lost 3 in a row at home. And some of their opponents have not been great. Indy, Houston, and Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Matt Moore's played, I think he came in relief in one game. I think he's had 2 starts.
Yeah, I mean, at Denver, he led the team in passing to 117 yards. Last week, he threw for 267, got a little bit better. But, the Houston game was when Holmes got hurt. But he still led the team in passing with 273. Houston beat him. The week after, Indy beat them. So they've had some decent run teams against them. I mean, Houston's not great, but Indy isn't bad.
Yeah, but they're both. Colts are 5-2. Texans are 5-3. So they're not 1-6.
Well, they're not losing to cupcakes, but they're not dominating at home. Like the Eagles were a pretty good team. They came into Minnesota and we curb stomped them. That's what you're supposed to do at home if you're a playoff team.
Absolutely.
Kansas City just hasn't gotten it done.
Well, hopefully it stays that way. And after that, they can win the rest of their games. I don't care. Lose one more. Lose this week. And I'll be happy.
Yeah, I can see that happening. They lose this one, and then Mahomes comes back next week, and he saves their season.
I think it's good for the NFL too. I'm tired of Brady and Rodgers.
Oh,
Brady,
I absolutely want Patrick and Mahomes to knock the Patriots out of the playoffs.
well, at least I can respect what Brady does. I have no respect for Rodgers. That smug look on his face. I just want to see somebody knock him out again. Where's Barr when you need him? Not that I wish injuries upon anybody, but I'll make the exception for him. I mean, you guys probably need more alcohol. These beers are pretty good. What are we drinking, Berserker?
Beer.
All right. I think we should do some shots now, too, because beer's cheaper than the mixed drinks we always get, so Pop's got to wonder why our tab's so low.
Yeah, and some McGillicuddy's sounds good right about now.
I'll pass on that. Might as well do some scope or whatever. How about some Johnny Walker Black on ice? No? Well, not a shot, but we'll do a shot and then some Johnny Walker. No? All right. I'm on my own here. Fireball. Fireball.
Damn it! I was just gonna say, as long as it's not that cinnamon stuff.
All right. Tequila.
Yeah.
We got some good tequila over here.
I'll take some scotch.
We'll do the shot first, and then we'll do some.
Yeah, I was saying a big old 2 to 3 fingers of scotch, but not a shot. I'll just sit here and sip on it.
All right. What else you guys got?
I don't know. You want to go to the picks?
A little soon.
Soon? All right.
It's still early. Bar's
All right.
not closing yet.
All right. I got some Vikings stats here at the midway point. Obviously, we got Kirk Cousins leading the NFL in quarterback rating and yards per attempt, and he's 6th overall in passing yards. And let's see, Dalvin Cook leads the league in rushing and rushing touchdowns. And Adam Thielen leads with receiving touchdowns. So we got 3 guys on offense leading the league in respective categories. They're quarterback, receiver, and running back. And then Diggs is 5th in the NFL in yards per catch at 19.1 yards per reception. That's
Nice.
pretty good. And then you know, we mentioned the offense 3rd overall, and then the defense is ranked 5th overall. And Daniil Hunter is 3rd in the NFL with 8 sacks in 8 games.
Pretty nice. Isn't he also the youngest to get under 25 for the most, something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, before age 25, he has the most sacks.
Most sacks, but yeah, for his age. Well, in recorded sack history, anyway.
Yeah. But he also has the advantage. He came into the league. He was only, what, 20? 19, something like that, 21 rather. So he's got the advantage that way, gained a year because of his age, but hey, so be it. I'll be happy with him. All right, let's get into picks. We'll let Jason go for us this week.
Okay, I'm going to go with, for the Vikings game, that we're going to win this one 37 to 27.
That was painfully slow.
I'm like, because I'm wrestling with the fact, you know, is Mahomes going to play? Is he not going to play? But, you know, I don't know. I
thought he's.
That's my pick.
All right.
I thought he was going to pick my numbers. I was like, no. But yeah, I'm going to go Vikings 34, Chiefs 24. So still a 10-point spread, but.
Yep.
Yeah. 31-27 Vikings. That's what I'm going with. I Chiefs can still score. I think those at the end they'll have to do the up tempo offense. They'll get a couple of points here and there late, but That's how I see it. You guys want to go upset specials now? Zurich, we already know who you got taken.
Well, I don't know. Miami's only 3-point underdog.
All right.
So, but if I got to take them, otherwise I may never not be able to. I'm not saying 0-16, but 0-16. So yeah, I'll take the fish over the Jets.
Do the Dolphins play the Bengals this year?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check and get back to you.
If both teams were at 0-7, that'd be funny.
Yeah. Who wants to draft first?
No, you win. No,
you go ahead and win. No.
Yeah, and the final score is 0-0. Anyway, Jason, get ahead. I'll let you pick.
All right, I'm taking the Chargers over the Packers.
That would be so
That's
sweet
good.
if that happens. I like that one.
I think the Chargers got a little, maybe they got a little confidence back from beating the Bears, so maybe a little momentum there for them.
That would be great if they'd help us out. That'd be awesome.
I'm taking the Ravens over the Pats.
Yeah, you never know, man. Lamar Jackson might be able to do it.
I'll go back to that 1 second. I just got a text from Papa Scott. He's on his way. He sent in his pick. Vikings 27, Chiefs 17. He doesn't do the upset specials, but he does the Vikings game.
Well, and yes, the Bengals and the Dolphins play the 22nd of December, so it'd be a Christmas gift to all NFL fans to watch these two teams play.
You couldn't give me tickets to that game. Put a shotgun to my head.
Is it a primetime game?
I know it's noon p.m. No, it's noon. Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
I'm sure it's going to be shown in Miami and Cincinnati, and that's about it.
The Tua Bowl.
So I watched the Browns-Pats game last Sunday. I don't know if you guys saw any of that. The Browns actually outplayed the Pats. They had like three turnovers in like 7 plays. Chubb fumbled twice, both on nice long runs.
Oh yeah, I did see one of those runs. Oh, that was terrible.
If it didn't fumble those plays, I mean, they could have beat the Pats.
Yeah.
It was sadly, it was irritating. Come on, hold on to the damn ball. Use the ball they have. It's deflated. You can hold on to it better.
Here, I got one question for you guys. I don't know if you remember this, but it was the end of the Vikings game, and we were just basically like running out the clock, but we could have kicked a field goal at the end of the game because we were like inside the 5.
Right.
And I think I don't know, did we like turn it over on downs or something? I can't remember how it ended, but I
didn't.
Yeah, like we could have kicked the field goal, but we didn't. I don't know, man. Like with these playoff like implications, like I know you're trying to like show mercy and not be a jerk, but Belichick would have kicked the field goal.
He would have scored a touchdown. He wouldn't have felt sorry for him at all. Boom, right in.
Yeah, like I think we should have kicked that field goal.
I'm surprised he didn't try to run Cousins right up the middle and gain a yard or whatever and try to hurt his ankle. Stupid call. That was the dumbest call.
Oh God. The fourth down one?
Yes, that's the dumbest.
Oh, that was so.
Anyway, happy thoughts. We're 6-2, 6-2. Happy.
Exactly. Well, I got nothing else. You guys have any thing? All right then. Let's grab some one more round. Those chicken fingers over there are pretty good. See if you can steal some of the baskets from them. Well, I mean,
I'm on it.
Order some and.
Order some. Oh,
yeah.
That takes all the fun out of it.
You just want him to reach his hand into someone else's plate?
Sure. Won't be the first time.
He's correct.
right, everyone. That's our show. Thank you for joining us. Skol Vikings.